Yo, what's going on everyone? Welcome to my Firebase Z Easter Egg guide. Let's go. Starting off, run directly to Ravenov, speak with him, and then go through the teleporter. We simply want to turn on the power as soon as possible, so activate the 3 Ethereum generators here, here, and here. Once power has been turned on, you need to go activate the Pack-a-Punch machine. Any player can do this, just walk up to it. Next you're going to run over to Mission Control, where you'll now be able to speak with Peck. Talk to Peck, and he's going to announce his betrayal. After this long scene, you need to go back to the portal and speak with Ravenov. Wait for him to finish, and he'll give you a keycard.
What's your big plan, Ravenov?
Now you need to go to 3 specific locations around the map and collect a sample from inside each of the lockers. Over here by spawn, underneath the planning offices, and in the colonel's office. Once we've collected all 3 samples, we head to the medbay and we're going to want to come to the sample mixer. Activate it and some hellhounds will spawn. Kill the hellhounds and then go back to the mixer. Activate it again and you'll be able to pick up the aerosol dispenser thingamabob. Take this item over to the ventilation system by Mission Control and place it down. Go talk to Peck and he will acknowledge you've done it correctly and will then go on an absolute drug trip and dance with his wife. Yeah, don't do drugs, kids. Or adults. You'll get a text prompt to speak with Peck. Activate it. And now we need to go over to the data center to this terminal, where you'll be able to unlock it. Once we unlock it, we now need to pick up one of these 4 essence traps. This part is time consuming, but isn't the hardest. Upon ending the round you unlock this terminal, props will spawn in around this map. One of those props will become a mimic, just like a normal mimic. But the ones we need are going to be near other props that are dead, we'll call them. If a mimic spawns in from a prop while a bunch of other dead props are around, that's the mimic you need to collect. You now need to play Pokemon. Damage the mimic to lower its health. The higher the round, the lower the health needs to be. And place the essence trap down. When the mimic walks over it, double tap the action button and it will open and suck it in. 1, 2, 3, click, and boom, you got yourself a tentacle hentai monster. If it's not low enough health, it'll break out, effectively breaking the Pokeball, and you now need to go back to the terminal and collect a new one. Take it back to the terminal and place the trap inside. A quote will begin to play. If you collected the right mimic from the prop spawn, it doesn't matter what quote plays. But you want Brahms, Sabine, and Sokolov specifically. Some good places to look are the planning offices, the colonel's office hallway, the motor pool office, and spawn by Pekshum or the teleporter. If no props or mimics are spawning in, end the round. Or if a new mimic didn't spawn in directly in front of you, you might be looking at one from earlier, or it's just not one you need. It's worth it to keep trying to collect those. But if you don't have patience, just end the round and keep looking for prop mimics. Upon completing this, the terminal will eject a floppy disk. Run over to this terminal in the planning offices and insert the floppy disk. The OPC will now open and generate a breach. You'll hear a voice prompt saying it needs to stabilize. Now go back and talk to Peck. Yay! He's espresso depresso right now, but that's okay. Oh, by the way, you'll need a Rai-k 84 for an upcoming step, as well as the boss fight. You can get it from the mystery box, the free Juggernaut Easter Egg, the legendary trial reward, or by building it for free. I have a guide for building it and the Juggernaut Easter Egg linked in the description below. Go collect the shovel in this room outside of Mission Control while this shit is going on. Come back into Mission Control and you'll be given a code. Input this code in the locker beside Peck's barrier door and an ether meter will drop. Pick it up. Now look for Ethereum crystal canisters. The first one is over in the jungle defense. Along the ground are these mounds of dirt. Walk across them and listen for beeping. The beeping gets faster as you move closer to the canister. A prompt to dig will appear when you're in the right spot and the canister will then pop up. You're now in lockdown and it's time to kill things or wait. It takes a long time to complete this, so make sure you have full armor and your perks and weapons are upgraded, because this can get hectic. I recommend if you're doing this in solo to keep a single zombie alive before you do this, and to never ever shoot anything but the manglers. In co-op, it's almost impossible to just wait it out, so you'll have to fight. Once the bubble is gone, pick up the Ethereum canister. The next one is by the planning offices in this corner. After digging the original one up, a bunch of fake ones will spawn in. You need to look for the one that doesn't have any black smoke or flakes around the crystal, only white particles. Here's the real one. It has no black particles or smoke in it whatsoever. Collect it and move on to the next canister. To get the last canister, you need the Rai-k 84, so if you don't have it, go get it. It does not need to be pack-a-punched. The canister is by the medbay doors and you'll need to dig it up. It will immediately move to a new location. If you lose track of it, it's alright, just keep looking, but do not approach it. When you see it, switch to the Rai-k and swap to the alternate ammo type. Shoot at it, and while the disc is active, you can run up and collect it. You can only collect it while the disc is up. If it fails, keep trying. This isn't RNG, only human error. Now you'll want to go to each Ethereum reactor and insert the crystals into each of the reactors. you're going to overload them, because mwahaha, science. Run back to the big sphere thingy, and then you'll see it fails. If you head back to talk to Peck, the blinds will be closed, but after a bit, Weaver will start talking to you. It may take a while, but Weaver will talk to you. Wait for the conversation to end, and he'll tell you to go back to the planning offices. Activate the computer, and now your goal is to move the blue dot to the yellow star that has a question mark flag. On Xbox, there's a bug making this step harder. Change your FOV to 80 or 84, and the bug will be fixed. Spend a few rounds preparing. The next step is the boss fight and the end of the game. I promise you, you'll want to use a fully packed Rai-k in this fight. No other gun does even half as much damage. Tomahawks and Semtexes also do a lot of damage, so those are worth bringing in. As of the making of this video, Ring of Fire does not buff the damage dealt to Orda. Once the satellite is realigned and the big pew-pew lasers are everywhere, you'll need to go back to the OPC, where you can activate an awesome cutscene leading directly into the boss fight. Watch your own back rather than fighting Orda. The Wonder Fizz is here and the Pack-a-Punch is here too in case you need it. Zombies, manglers, and mimics will spawn. Like I said, be careful. Shoot the glowing point on its head and don't get hit by its giant bug hand, as it's a one-hit kill. Occasionally, the boss's head will glow orange and red. When this happens, your characters will have dialogue pointing it out. During this, your damage is massive, so shooting the glowing point is your highest priority. After killing Orda, then you get the cutscene, which I'll show here. Easter egg complete. Good luck and have fun. Until next time, I'll see you all then. Bye everyone, enjoy the cutscene.
Coming with us.
There is an operation underway in the Ural Mountains. I have to stay in the field.
This is the only way.
I told you once, Omega is not who we are. I do this for the good of the motherland. For the good of us all.
Try not to break anything else.
Remember, there is nothing so broken that it cannot be fixed.
Sam, are you okay?
I'm ready to come in, Weaver. We have a lot to talk about.
Finally! Could you have taken any longer to get here?
You were smart to transmit your research. You demonstrated loyalty to an extent.
To an extent? What more do you want? Just wait until we get back to Moscow. We'll see what the Colonel thinks about this.
Really? Do you really want to know what I think? I think I want to see a demonstration of your commitment to Omega. Tell me, Doctor, which is your better eye?